PHELPS, and I'm joined now with none other than Dillian Whyte. How are you? How are you doing?
I'm good. I can't complain. I'm good.
Explain this to me. The two different colors.
Brother rivalry. Just, it's, when you come from a big family, you do silly things with your brothers. Obviously, I'm a top contender, heavyweight, big, strong guy, but, I'm still a family man, and my brothers to wind me up. I glue their hands together when they're asleep, glue their legs together and stuff. So he just thought it would be funny to, and sure if we weren't fighting, he'd have probably done something worse, but, he just, but it just.
Did you do that when you were asleep or something?
Yeah, he just put. I wake up, I thought that it was paint or something. I'm there trying to watch it. And I was
No bleach.
I was like, what? It was funny, but it's
God,
funny.
hilarious.
It's good to have that family element
Yeah.
to it as well. I can relax, have a laugh, crack on with my brothers and stuff.
I wanted to, I could sit here and ask you the same questions that everyone's going to ask you 10 times over, but I really honestly want to get down to your journey and how you've gotten to this point, because I know that when we last spoke a few years ago, you were talking about how hard the road was for you versus someone like AJ, where you felt like you had to get everything the more difficult way, as you would say, the harder way. And reflecting on that, I'm a firm believer that you can't have a testimony if you've not been tested, and here you are. How does it feel for you to be at this point in your career?
It feels good. It's been a long, hard journey. I remember having fights early in my career where I needed like $4,000 to pay the opponent, and I only sell 3,700 worth of tickets, and I'm due on in like an hour, and I'm at a venue thinking, all right, I gotta get the rest of this money. So I'm out there selling tickets. 30 minutes before, go backstage, stretch out, warm up quickly, and then get in the ring. So, it's been a long, hard journey, but my whole life's been a long, hard journey. It's another story. It's a long, long story of hardness and pain and darkness and some joy in it as well. But, that's just my life story. So for me, it's just like another part of life, another obstacle I got to get over. So, yeah, we're here. We're not there yet, but we're getting closer.
Every successful person seems to have a similar story in the sense that they've once come to a point where they almost gave up. Has there been a moment for you where you almost gave up? And if it was that, what was it that pulled you through?
There's many, lots of moments in life and career where I almost gave up, but like my dad always say to me, quitting for the weak. And he said, no son of mine is ever going to quit, Yeah, and that's it. I just remember my dad saying, any son of his that quit will always disown them, anytime anything's hard or I feel like struggling, I just remember my dad's words. My dad was a hard man. It's one way of my dad, and that was it. And I always want to prove my dad wrong. So that's always in the back of my head. So yeah.
I know often men don't like to admit that they cry, but has there ever been a moment where you felt like you have really achieved what you've set your mind out to and had an emotional moment?
Boxing never made me cry. I cry for stuff like my children, my brothers, my mom and stuff like that. It's like when one of my brothers died, one of my brothers was sick. I cry for stuff. I don't cry about, I cried when my dog died, I don't cry for boxing and stuff that happened to me. I cry about the things around me, I'm not one that's going to cry because boxing's dealt me a bad hand or whatever. I just think, that's life, I'll crack on. But, like stuff like when my dog died, I was crying for days, It's not the first one that died, but, it's like... Yeah. And then, like, see my family do well, or my kids do well. My son graduated from preschool the other day. That's that sort of stuff, but, it is what it is.
Big, hard man, but you're still soft inside. Right?
That's what she said.
Oh, Jesus. Well, obviously, this Saturday night, we have you fighting against Joseph Parker. Big opportunity, pay-per-view. You can't follow that.
It's a big. No, it's a big fight, a big opportunity. I think it's the biggest fight outside the world unification fights. It's a massive fight. It's a massive opportunity. From a world champion, young guy, bundles and bundles of amateur experience and years of experience. So it's a big fight. It's a big opportunity. One that I'm looking forward to go out and shine with.
But also because this opportunity can secure you to potentially face another world champion, which is either going to be Joshua or Wilder.
One would hope so. I've been in this position before, been told all of this before, and then here we go again. So let's see what happens.
And lastly, I wanted to ask you about your little beef that's been going on with Deontay Wilder. You two seem to go back and forth on social media. What do you make of?
There's no beef. Like, I'm Wilder's #1 challenger. I've defended the #1 position. I won the WBC silver, defended it, which I'm defending again once again, and defending my #1 position again. He went and fought #3, and then now he's saying if I want to fight him, I got to fight Luis Ortiz. I said, fine, I'll fight Luis Ortiz, but all I need is guarantee that you're going to fight me next, and he doesn't want it. So it's not beef. I'm just a little bit of facts, you know. Stop playing games and stop trying to trick the people, you know. So that's all it is. It's not beef. I ain't got no beef with them. I just want what I've worked for and what I believe is right for the minds.
All right, Dillian, thank you so much for your time. I wish you nothing but the best. And do you have any final words for the fight fans?
Thanks for all the support and the love. Keep supporting. Thank you guys very much. I always try my best to entertain and give you guys a good show. Peace out.
All right, thanks. Bye, fight fans. Hey, fight fans, it's Michelle Joy Phelps. If you haven't already subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure you do so by clicking this icon right here, or else